reset server.
Are you dumb? What's good, y'all? My name's Shadiq. I already know it's gonna be a madness. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this intro, man. I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer. Let's get it.
You are now locked in to Crossover Media.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
This setting is looking crazy. I'm not gonna hold you. Shout out to Duppy. Wow, shout out to GRM for the 5 mil.
Take the pagan's belly, shoot man like Nathan Tetty. The grime scene try alienate me, the garage just called, said the spaceship's ready. I hate when a real one dies, cause Lord knows there ain't that many. Just know the revenge is sweet and us man are on payback heavy. Fuck that conference, crush man's confidence. Jump out the 5 series, giving up boy the old omnibus. Release tender, no pretender, dance on the graph, weekender. Them boy there, they must have forgotten, but they're way too young to suffer from dementia. Selective.
You know what it is about Ghetts? He says things that just puts me in too much of a maze to even say something. Like, he genuinely makes me speechless.
Just when I thought
He's saying bare stuff right now. I don't even want to bother trying to explain every single thing. Duppy does that for you. So if you're expecting me to sit down and break down every punchline, this ain't finna be one of those.
Take the pagan's belly, shoot man like Nathan Tetty. The grime scene try alienate me, the garage just called, said the spaceship's ready. I hate when a real one dies, cause Lord knows there ain't that many. Just know the revenge is sweet and us man are on payback heavy. Fuck that conference, crush man's confidence. Jump out the 5 series, giving up boy the old omnibus. Release tender, no pretender, dance on the graph, weekender. Them boy there, they must have forgotten, but they're way too young to suffer from dementia. Selective memory. I may open the boy's head top, go inside and select that memory. Oh, now you remember.
The thing about Ghetts is that he has sequences. Like, his punchlines aren't even necessarily just lines. It's whole blocks of a thought. He had the whole sequence around, like, they're too young to not be remembering things. They have dementia, and he goes into this whole thing about opening up the brain and pulling out memories. Like, this whole thing is a punchline.
When we but they're way too young to suffer from dementia. Selective memory. I may open the boy's head top, go inside and select that memory. Oh, now you remember when we empty. Nice 5 in the booth with a 9 by my side like Northside Benji. Violate Jan in this corn by February. For an MC, I'm with
Violate in January is corn by February. That reminds me of what T-Way said in one of his lines. He said, check out in November, December, we made it back. That line I just said was from Tramp. Then he had, I think, 2 lines in either Honda Civ or Statements, where he had like 2 different moments where he mentioned taking an L in one moment and then making a recovery a couple months later. But actually, the very first time I ever reacted to Get to my channel, I'm pretty sure I said something like, he has like a mature rudeness. Like, he's saying some stuff, but he ain't being as big and overt with it as some other artists tend to be. At least like in this day and age.
oh, now you remember when we empty.
Like stuff like
nice
that.
5 in the booth with a 9 by my side like Northside Benji. Violate Jan in this corn by February. For an MC, I'm way too skengly. Rock man to sleep, but not gently. I knew my technique will develop eventually. You're never gonna end me, you get me, but can't get me. Me caught lacking. Summer holiday with the gang, my boy. That means we're all packing. You bring the
Dog. Man said I was on holiday, I was on vacation. That means we all packing. He ain't talking about packing clothes. And mind you, we haven't gotten any new music from Ghetts pretty much since he dropped his album. Check out the album reaction, by the way. But this is what I'm getting on these new artists about. Like, they take however many minutes to write their super duper, like, straightforward bait punchlines. Ghetts is giving you stuff that's probably even months old by this point. But he takes his time with his pen. He takes his time with his pen, dog.
Fuck that conference. Crush man's confidence. Jump out the 5 series, giving up boy the old omnibus. pretender. Dance on the grass, weekender. Them boy there, they must have forgotten, but they're way too young to suffer from dementia. Selective memory. I may open the boy's head top, go inside and select that memory. Oh, now you remember when we empty. Nice fire in the booth with the 9 by my side like Northside Benji. Violated Jan in this corn by February. For an MC, I'm way too skengly. Rock man to sleep, but not gently. I knew my technique will develop eventually. You're never gonna end me, you get me?
And deep the flow switch. I want to say something the first time, then he made that freaking packing line and it completely derailed my train of thought. His flow switches are mud too. So I think it was Lee compared Cristal to Ghetts in terms of like how she does it and the kind of impact she's gonna have in the future. Cristal did the same thing to her Who's Got Bars. Like the way that she changes flows, it's like you almost didn't realize that it changes until you're deep in the fact that the sequence is being arranged completely different to the last sequence. That's exactly what Ghetts does. And then this beat, if this is 10 Billion Dreams, which I wouldn't be surprised because he's one of those producers that I can tell has really gotten a grip on the artist's sound. Like, if we keep it 100, like, him and Ghetts, another one of those undefeated duos I talk about every blue moon. Like, this, the way that Ghetts has landed on this new sound that still feels very grime, but it isn't, like, OD, like, throwback. It has a contemporary feeling to it at the same time. It allows him to kind of stay current, stay relevant, while also being able to stay true to what makes him what he is within the scene and all that.
Now you remember when we empty. Nice fire in the booth with the 9 by my side like Northside Benji. Violated Jan in this corn by February. For an MC, I'm way too skengly. Rock man to sleep, but not gently. I knew my technique will develop eventually. You're never gonna
rock man to sleep, but not gently. He ain't rocking you to sleep, you know. He ain't rocking you to sleep. He rocking you.
That memory. Oh, now you remember when we empty. Nice fire in the booth with the 9 by my side like Northside Benji. Violated Jan in this corn by February. For an MC, I'm way too skengly. Rock man to sleep, but not gently. I knew my technique will develop eventually. You're never gonna end me, you get me? But can't get me. Me caught lacking. Summer holiday with the gang, my boy. That means we're all packing. You ain't a man if you never had a fist to fist, and I can say that I'm heavy ball bagging. So why you got your mouth wide again? Like say you ain't coming outside again. I'm by the window, rifle, Malcolm in the last of the Mohicans.
I'm by the window with the rifle, Malcolm. And if you don't know that iconic image of Malcolm X looking out the window with the rifle, rotted. I'm not even gonna waste any time. I'm letting y'all know up front this is gonna be a 10 because it's Ghetts, but like, yeah.
You get me, but can't get me. Me caught lacking. Summer holiday with the gang, my boy. That means we're all packing. You ain't a man if you never had a fist to fist, and I can say that I'm heavy ball bagging. So why you got your mouth wide again? Like say you ain't coming outside again. I'm by the window, rifle, Malcolm in the last of the Mohicans, scalping him. You see them man are YouTube verbal niggas. Us man are on-site circle niggas. Them man are narrative curveball niggas. Us man are glove up and thermal niggas. Internet, I ain't into it. I read between lines.
And it's the way that he just goes so seamlessly from being mad calm, mad chill, to being OD aggressive with it. Again, just like the way he switches his flows, you almost don't even realize when that flip got switched. It happened so gradually and subtly at the exact same time.
You ain't coming outside with the fists, and I can say that I'm heavy ball bagging. So why you got your mouth wide again? Like say you ain't coming outside again. I'm by the window, rifle, Malcolm in the last of the Mohicans, scalping him. You see them man are YouTube verbal niggas. Us man are on-site circle niggas. Them man are narrative curveball niggas. Us man are glove up and thermal niggas. Internet, I ain't into it. I read between lines of intellect. I can't entertain their interest even when I wanna say you're incorrect. I tell her up I got something for his head top.
That's facts. Sometimes you just gotta let them rock. Like, just let them be stupid in their own corner, son. You don't gotta always correct them and entertain their nonsense. Let them stay over there. So we're pulling this sequence back. This man's pen is immaculate. His pen is immaculate.
I tell her up I got something for his head top. No one on earth can intercept. I'm on a mountain now with a gambling problem, which means I'm into bet. They can never get away with disrespect. My young boys touch, risk and live protects. My old thing left, but I put a target on.
He said I'm on top of a mountain with a gambling problem. That means that I'm into bet. Are you dumb? This is the kind of wordplay that I like. This is why artists like Cristal, Ghetts, Two-Face, PS why I prefer their wordplay over like what primarily drill artists are doing right now. And I picked up on exactly what it is. The kind of punchlines that I liked are arranged kind of backwards, right? In the sense that they make the comparison in the beginning, then they hit you afterwards. So normally you may say something like, alright, cool, I'm on the wing like Bale, right? Whatever. If you say something like, I'm like Bale, I'm on the wing. Like when you flip it, like that's when I tend to like it personally. They kind of do it like battle rap in a sense. And that's what he just did in a different kind of level. But granted, that one didn't have a like in there, but that's what it is. It's like that build up and the suspense. Like, I'm on top of a mountain with a gambling problem. Like, what's the correlation? I'm into bet. Rotted. I'm into bet. I'm into bet.
I read between lines of intellect. I can't entertain their interest even when I wanna say you're incorrect. I tell her up I got something for his head top no one on earth can intercept. I'm on a mountain now with a gambling problem, which means I'm into bet. They can never get away with disrespect. My young boys touch, risk and live protects. My old thing left but I put a target on your back boy and I don't miss the X. Banana knock your infrared. Someone call the coroner infidel. Ayow, nobody come when I indirect. Come and I read.
Pulls back the patois with it, yo, and everything. I can't even talk about it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I almost had a mind to wheel the whole thing, but instead I just give this one a 10 for replay value, so I don't have to wheel back the whole thing. But look how calm his demeanor is. He's just following the camera, calm, no extra theatrics. Again, just showing you that maturity, that development in his sound, that he's a veteran. He doesn't have to do all the extra bells and whistles and all. Nah, he's calm with it. He's letting you know what it is. Nonetheless, I have to pull it back because I feel like he said something there.
Problem, which means I'm into bet. They can never get away with disrespect. My young boys touch, risk and live protects. My old thing left but I put a target on your back boy and I don't miss the X. Banana knock your infrared. Someone call the coroner infidel. Ayow, nobody come when I indirect. Come and I real life hindrance. I'm from a different time. Look at Eli, I go different blind. So many flows I don't use anymore, but give me that back. I think that's mine. I don't ask and borrow. Mask or Zorro. Man, just flick it and zigzag, guys. I burn towing bridges whenever these pricks wanna bring bad vibes. Steady with it, head, chest and belly with it. Go and get yours, I'm already with it. New whip, ain't seen many with it. I be in a dance with a glass full of Henny in it. Are you ready? Did it? Ooh, there's levels to
He's just saying bare stuff and you almost don't even have a chance to fully digest what he's saying because he's just saying bare stuff. I think you said touch wrist.
Problem, which means I'm into bet. They can never get away with disrespect. My young boys touch, risk and live protects. My old thing left but I put a target on your back boy and I don't miss the X. Banana knock your infrared. Someone call the coroner infidel. Ayow, nobody come when I indirect. Come and I real life hindrance. I'm from a different time. Look at Eli, I go different blind. So many flows I don't use anymore, but give me that back. I think that's mine. I don't ask and borrow. Mask or Zorro. Man, just flick it and zigzag, guys. I burn towing bridges whenever these pricks wanna bring bad vibes. Steady with it, head, chest and belly with it. Go and get yours, I'm already with it. New whip, ain't seen many with it. I be in a dance with a glass full of Henny in it. Are you ready? Did it? Ooh, there's levels to this 20-year career. And
the freaking arrangement of the syllables is murder. He brings back everything that makes grime what it was, but he dials back on like the super high intense energy of grime. And that was something he was known for at a point in time. It's the super aggressive delivery. He gives it to you in bursts, but he still keeps the essence of what makes grime what it is. Like just the rapid fire flows, picking like that small segment of like a sequence and just repeating it and slightly flipping it every time. Like the idiot, like that sequence that he just had going on there. He's minorly tweaked it with every single line.
I don't use anymore, but give me that back. I think that's mine. I don't ask and borrow. Mask or Zorro. Man, just flick it and zigzag, guys. I burn towing bridges whenever these pricks wanna bring bad vibes. Steady with it, head, chest and belly with it. Go and get yours, I'm already with it. New whip, ain't seen many with it. I be in a dance with a glass full of Henny in it. Are you ready? Did it? Ooh, there's levels to this 20-year career and not a penalty missed. If it wasn't for me, some of your favorites would never exist. Murder, not attempted. I pushed my burner. An appendix, make man curl up. It's horrendous, but on a I'm from a different time. Look at Eli, I go different blind. So many flows I don't use anymore, but give me that back. I think that's mine. I don't ask and borrow. Mask or Zorro. Man, just flick it and zigzag, guys. I burn tiptoe and bridges whenever these pricks wanna bring bad vibes. Steady with it, head, chest and belly with it. Go and get yours, I'm already with it. New whip, ain't seen many with it. I'll be in the dance with a glass full of Henny in it. Are you ready, did it? Ooh, there's levels to this 20-year career and not a penalty missed. If it wasn't for me, some of your favourites would never exist. Murder, not attempted, I pushed my burner. An appendix, make man curl up. It's horrendous, feds wanna search us. We legged it, now I'm in the German. With the members, I got a surgeon and agendas. Another thing, I cover skin like Jergens with a vengeance. I told man,
I cover skin like Jergens. Scootery Scoot. I always say shout out Scootery Scoot every once in a while. I know, my guy, I don't know if you did it already, but you have to listen to Ghetts' Daily Duppy. You literally have to. I'm looking out for that. If you didn't already drop it, if you dropped it already, I'm sorry.
Okay, bro, to put the bat signal in the air. Alright, I know it's serious. I got you.
Career and not a penalty missed. If it wasn't for me, some of your favourites would never exist. Murder, not attempted, I pushed my burner. An appendix, make man curl up. It's horrendous, feds wanna search us. We legged it, now I'm in the German. With the members, I got a surgeon and agendas. Another thing, I cover skin like Jergens with a vengeance. I told man don't take it personal. The belly's in reach, the jacket's reversible. How you want it, diagonal or vertical? Your reality.
Bally's in reach, the jacket is reversible. At any given moment, we're ready to ride. Brass class.
Wanna search us, we legged it, now I'm in the German. With the members, I got a surgeon and agendas. Another thing, I cover skin like Jergens with a vengeance. I told man don't take it personal. The belly's in reach, the jacket's reversible. How you want it, diagonal or vertical? Your reality's far from virtual. You want smoke, my nigga, I'm terminal. Fuck the other side, I ain't crossing no.
You wanna smoke? I'm terminal. Smoke. You want smoke? I'm terminal. Again, he combines whole blocks and sequences. It's not a single punchline. It's like punch block, punch lines. I don't know what's the word, but it's whole blocks of lines at a time.
Genders, another thing, I cover skin
like a terminal disease
with a vengeance.
You're gonna die.
Don't take it personal. The belly's in reach, the jacket's reversible. How you want it, diagonal or vertical? Your reality's far from virtual. You want smoke, my nigga, I'm terminal. Fuck the other side, I ain't crossing no bridge anytime soon, brother, I burnt them all. I'm from the city of Troy, I prefer the war.
I'm from Troy, I prefer the war. I want there to be a wall. No bridges, no connection.
And agendas, another thing, I cover skin like Jergens with a vengeance. I told man don't take it personal. The belly's in reach, the jacket's reversible. How you want it, diagonal or vertical? Your reality's far from virtual. You want smoke, my nigga, I'm terminal. Fuck the other side, I ain't crossing no bridge anytime soon, brother, I burnt them all. I'm from the city of Troy, I prefer the war. I go on online cause album week. Mountain Peak, Shaolin Steez, how his heat. Lost a bit of weight but the pounds increase. Calm gets
He pulled a flipping Two-Face on me. Side note, Ghetts and Two-Face kind of has to happen now. I'm not gonna lie. We need to see a battle of those pens. I'm not gonna hold you.
Beside, I ain't crossing no bridge anytime soon, brother, I burnt them all. I'm from the city of Troy, I prefer the war. I go on online cause album week. Mountain Peak, Shaolin Steez, how his heat. Lost a bit of weight but the pounds increase. Calm gets got a whole scene puzzled. Man wanna know where I found this piece. I ain't got a shout. Terminal. Fuck the other side, I ain't crossing no bridge anytime soon, brother, I burnt them all. I'm from the city of Troy, I prefer the war. I go on online cause album week. Mountain Peak, Shaolin Steez, how his heat. Lost a bit of weight but the pounds increase. Calm gets got a whole scene puzzled. Man wanna know where I found this piece. I ain't got a shout, just speak. You can scream your name in the world, my guy, and you still wanna sound this deep. I'm looking for my man, where's my man? I'm just out here counting sheep, shooters outside like Downing Street. I don't care who you know, but I got douse in reach. I told my dark skin ting, wipe the browning clean. Like I go.
I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm not finna break all this down. I know what it is. I told y'all in the beginning it's a 10. I'm about to reel this back. Hang tight for some more reactions. We got more that's coming for y'all. But until next time, peace.